and welcome to another thrilling episode of Expedition Aladragor. I am your Dungeon Master SniperGuy, and I am joined by our illustrious players. Hello, players! Last week, we were just discussing, before we started here, that you are actually all looking illustrious right now, as you are wearing your very fancy clown suits, that you purchased from the town's tailor, as our party is stuck in the town of Midway, a town that seems to be undergoing a time loop, Groundhog Day type situation, where only a few people seem to remember what's happening from day to day, and it appears that there, at the root of it, is Malzid, a devil, who offered you a chance to leave, to escape, to get out, and even kicked in some gold, and you denied him. You are currently, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, you're in the mayor's mansion. You have infiltrated into, following a servant, into a room where the mayor and his devil-worshipping cult here come down and worship their devil, and have found a secret passage underneath the sigil on the ground that leads... Kinda, yeah. That's sort of the... Honestly, yes. That's like the vibe you get from... Is that dude is like, I'm in Skull and Bones, and I'm gonna worship the devil, and it's gonna make me a cool politician. And that's like where he's coming from. But somehow his daughter is doing these things. That town you're from, Umbria. It's been a long... and so now the five of you stand on a blood-splattered floor, looking down a hatch into darkness. What would you like to do? All right, Billy dies. It's just a sphere of annihilation. It's just...
Dark vision.
Yeah.
I attack the gazebo.
I forgot to unmute everybody.
Oh, what a prick! Why are you the way you are?
SniperGuy. SniperGuy. SniperGuy.
We're gonna start over real quick. Hold on. We're just gonna intro video.
Actually, that's a good question. Are you recording?
Hello! We're back for another episode. Okay, we're just gonna... So... I won't do the whole thing again. We'll just post this whole rigmarole. Darkness. There's a hole.
Darkness.
TheKoolEagle jumped into the hole. Billy Brews yeeted himself into this hole.
Yeah. This is not the first hole that Billy has jumped down.
Billy has dark vision, right?
He does, but I will say that for a moment you pass through you pass through magical darkness, Billy. And it's enough that... like... Yeah, for a moment you're like, oh shit, but then you do land in a way that I'll say is fine. Well, you're not too far down, but it's
fine. You're only impaled 5 times. It's fine.
It's clear that like there's a magical darkness here to kind of help keep it hidden, but it is not so far down that you are gonna take any damage from this. Like you maybe stumble a little bit. It's kind of like, you know how sometimes you land and your ankles are kind of like, no, and that you kind of get that.
This has never happened to Billy. He weighs 35
how wide
pounds.
Is the opening?
It doesn't happen.
It's like a 5-foot hole. Mm-hmm.
Hey Billy, you okay down there?
Yes, everything's great. Come on down. It's a little dark. Don't worry.
I'll jump down the hole.
Okay.
Osa will jump down the hole.
Yeah, Peter jumps in.
I have carpenter's tools and a rope. Let me double check that I do have a rope.
I have a rope if you need a rope.
Everyone should have 50 feet of hempen rope.
Yeah, I have the explorer's pack.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to basically set up a rope that's dropped down the hole that's tied off to a nail or something.
Sure. Yeah, there's like a post
And then I'll
somewhere
jump
you can.
down.
Yeah. That was a good idea because when you get down here, there doesn't really appear to be a way back up. And other than
Oh, it's
that
called Toss the
hatch.
Goblin.
But
I can get right back up there, not a problem.
Sorry, missed the hole.
but down in this room, you can see that there are, like, as you all start looking around, you can see there are what looks like are some stairs that were supposed to be set up at some point. There's like a ladder, but it's kind of broken and rickety and is lying on its side. There are 4 torches. There's 2 set on either wall. In here, but they are not lit currently, and so it's a little dark in here. But there's some sort of
two on opposite walls.
2 on opposite walls. Yep, there's
Okay.
2 over there and 2 over there.
Okay. Are they lit?
They are not, but there's still like some sort of unearthly glow in here, enough to see. You don't need dark vision.
Can we see what's glowing?
Hold on, let me finish describing the room. then you will have all your questions answered probably.
I'd like to know what's the floors made out of.
In the corner, it's your blood. In the corner, there's a pile of rocks in like kind of an opposite corner from you. And coming out from around that corner, you can see the devil who you spoke to earlier, with blonde hair, wearing like a nice suit of armor this time. In the middle of the room, there is a small pedestal with a bowl on top of it, and floating above that pedestal is the artifact, spinning ever so slowly. You do see that it's kind of giving off what you think is the glow, that artifact is, and around it there is a shimmering bubble. In kind of a 5-foot square around it, and floating in that bubble you can see several kind of weird objects that you can't quite make out what they are. They honestly look kind of fuzzy in this sort of translucent shimmering bubble. One of them in particular is red and seems to be like expanding and then contracting as it sort of shakes and sort of floats around in this bubble. And that one especially catches your eye because occasionally blood shoots out of it to the side of the bubble, and then as soon as it hits the side of the bubble, takes on the normal properties of blood and drips down into a large open puddle. There is also a like small ring of stones where there are some unlit coals, like there was like a campfire kind of thing down here. The devil stepping around the corner.
Is there a map?
There will be. We're not there yet.
Okay.
The devil steps around that little pile of stones and looks at all of you, and
Is he in devil form or blonde guy form?
blonde guy form,
Okay.
and just looks at all of you and says, "Well, you found it. I assume
Hey, bud.
you're not going to stop."
Oh, I'll stop once your head is off your body.
Well, see, this is so much violence. We don't need that. We can discuss this like rational adults.
Nope, sure can't.
All right, what if I pay everyone else double, and you leave Peter here with me?
Oh. I was like totally open to dealing with you until you told me to help basically abandon one of my friends to you. Shit.
And we?
Hellyth is going to cast prestidigitation and light all the torches.
I guess that'll answer my question.
Okay. Yeah, the
Oh.
the torches go flip on.
Okay.
Now,
So we
see-
do still have access to our magic.
Mhm.
This close to the artifact, I wasn't sure.
Now, Mr. Devil, here's the thing, right? You offered us 100 gold each. Now you've doubled that for 4 of us. That means you have at least 1,000 gold laying around here somewhere.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna find that, and I'm gonna take it.
he doesn't know
As
how this
Billy-
works, does he?
As Billy says that,
Billy, he has access to interdimensional magic.
as Billy says that, Peter would just like to scream like "Yeah!" and rage and just fucking charge.
Okay. As you rage and charge, and he just sort of shrugs and goes, "Well, I tried." And then he puts his fingers to his lips and he whistles. And a massive many-legged beast with multiple tails whirling around in the air appears next to him. Roll for initiative.
That's probably fine.
What could possibly go wrong here? Let's see. Let me make sure.
Get my character selected. What is the battle music for tonight?
We're getting there. I haven't made it that far yet.
I rolled a 13.
So many buttons you gotta press.
5.
The classic.
The
Classic.
You have a +3. I have a -1. We both ended up with 5. Sorry, where did you say the blood is coming from?
There's a circle.
body.
There's a magical orb surrounding the floating artifact in the center above that altar, and there is a item inside there.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, well, there's an item in there where blood is kind of shooting out, but.
Oh.
All right, Osa. I think everyone has rolled. Yeah.
That's me.
Osa, it's your turn.
This, I assume this is where the orb is.
Yep.
Osa knows that he can't deal with magical shit, so he's gonna leave that to somebody else. Cool. I have 40 movement. I can get next to. Maybe I can. 1 second. Yeah, I can get next to the big thing, so I guess I will. And I'm gonna punch it with a stick.
It's not really punching.
Nope. I missed. I get a free melee attack with my fist. Nope. Cool. I'm done.
All right.
You did some really cool moves right next to him, though.
Just did a break dance at his feet.
It is going to whip those tails at you, Osa.
Okay.
15?
No.
8.
No.
And then. Oh, that's weird. And then it is going to kind of saddle around over here. Billy, it's your turn.
Right. Billy will move up and try to flank the horrible thing that's concentrating on Osa.
I will also point out that as Osa and Billy are kind of getting closer to this thing, it's sort of like vibrating in kind of a weird way. The whole thing is sort of like a little blurry when you're up close to it.
Investigate.
Well, and I was just gonna say that you have to roll at disadvantage when attacking it.
Okay.
Which did not matter for Osa, but.
Do I know what this is? Like, can I?
Would you like to do a nature check?
Perceive? I would love to.
Wait, did you mean disadvantage when attacking it, or just in general?
When attacking
I rolled an
it.
8.
It's a real big scary cat dog thing.
Real big scary vibrating cat dog thing. Got it. I'm gonna stab it. Disadvantage, you say, huh? An 11?
An 11 does not hit.
That's all I have. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my free disengage, and just pop over here for a second.
All right.
And take a look at these candles and see if there's any gold around them.
There is not.
All right.
It's just kind of gross down here. You find some cockroaches.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what's the smell situation like down here?
Oh, it's not good. There's like a lot of dry, like looking closer at, the blood and stuff in the middle. There's a lot of dried blood in here. Just like a lot of ichor and corpse smell. This is not a good room.
Not a good room.
Peter, you are very angry.
Okay, so my rage did go off already?
Yeah, go ahead and do your magic-y thing.
Okay, I did. It was a 5, which is whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution.
Nice.
Yes. And I will join in the gangbang of the kitty, and I am going
All
to...
right.
Crazy.
I'm gonna run up next to Osa, and
Big vibrating cat.
yeah, it's made
Crazy.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to do my Fey gift, which lets me take the help action as a bonus action. I'm gonna use it on Osa, and I'm going to use say this is Spite. So until the end of my next turn, the first time either of us hit someone with an attack, they have disadvantage on the next attack roll that they make within the next minute.
Okay.
And then I'm going to recklessly swing at it, which will cancel out the disadvantage I have for attacking a cat-shaped vibrator.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, change my settings. Well, that's not very good.
15 hits.
Oh, that's great then. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, and it will take 8 damage.
Excellent.
And that's my turn.
All right. The devil kind of sighs looking at all this and goes, this is so much effort. And then reaches up and like pulls off the blonde-headed face and stretches out, and you can see red horns unfurl on his forehead.
That's fun.
Jet black hair comes growing out of his head, and massive red wings unfurl. And okay, so giant red wings unfurl, and it draws its spear, and it looks around at all of you, and for a moment looks over at Billy.
Where's my gold, mate?
And he locks eyes with you, Billy, and says, "You there? You look deceitful. Give me a wisdom saving throw."
Okay. That's gonna be a 6.
He looks at you, Billy, and says, and you hear this word reverberate. You hear all of these words reverberate in your mind as a command that you must obey. And he looks at you and says, "Kill your friends."
Oh, well then we're safe.
Yeah, Billy doesn't have friends.
Friends?
And he gestures at the people in the room.
Oh.
Meow, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move over to Billy as close as I can. And I'm gonna give him some words of encouragement with my bardic inspiration. Tell him, you, me. And I point to each of us as I say that. Kill devil. 1,000 gold each.
I was expecting you to be like, you, me, friend.
There's a massive like war going on in Billy's mind right now, being mind controlled and like his weird lust for gold.
I'm gonna A, give Meow inspiration, and B, I'm gonna let Billy roll once to try and break it.
All right now.
Mm-hmm. And you can use the you have to use the bardic inspiration.
Okay. So this is plus 1d6.
That does not. Oh, with the plus 3. It's 13 plus 3.
Yeah. The bardic inspirations.
Yeah.
You
1d6.
snap out of it as just your eyes turn into big gold coins.
Where's the bow? I have the prize, Billy. Let's go. All right.
The devil just sighs. It's just, oh, this is gonna be so much effort.
I would then like to cast Hideous Laughter onto our devil friend.
All
I don't
right.
think he's our friend, buddy.
A wisdom saving throw, eh?
Mm-hmm. And this is against my spell save DC, right?
Huh.
Interesting noises.
All right, he succeeds barely.
Alright, that's it.
Okay, Hellyth.
So Hellyth is going to like have Miss Ruby go help Osa with the help action. And then I'm going to step forward, I guess just a square, and cast Bless.
Wait,
Thank you for that raid, everybody.
how does double help action work?
You cannot have double advantage.
Because Peter helped me.
Right, but he doesn't get advantage for that. He gets whatever the other thing
You
is,
can't.
right?
You can't
No,
have
you
it
get both.
more than once. You can only have advantage one time.
Right, but the help that Peter gave, is that advantage?
Yes,
or is
it's
that...
both. It's both.
Oh, it's both. Okay.
It's the help action and then a little bit of Fey magic added in.
Okay.
Sorry,
then
I just didn't want. I just wanted to make sure I understood what was happening.
Then I'll have it go help Billy. Provided Billy doesn't throw her again. She's not a missile.
She could be.
And then yeah, like I said, I'm gonna step forward and I'm gonna cast Bless. And I'm pulling up the thing here, but I'm gonna target
I believe
Billy, Osa, and Peter.
Bless grants them all a D6, I believe.
D4.
D4. Okay.
I'm posting it now. And I think it's on. I don't know if it's first or any. Whenever a target
it's
makes an
any
attack save,
while they're.
every.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep, for up to 10 rounds.
It is concentration,
Or
but
until
yeah.
or until I get my concentration borked. Oh, and then I'm gonna summon a tentacle.
Okay.
And
Well, did you
I'm
ever
gonna
make me
summon
that
it.
tentacle?
Yeah, I did.
No, no, that didn't count. No, a
That was
real
a
one.
legitimate tentacle.
That was a very real tentacle, Sniper Guy.
That was too real. Is what that was. We don't have licensing for Bad Dragon. If Bad Dragon would like to
License
Dude,
a
I'd take a
tentacle
spell
monster
for
for us.
Hey, Dragon, are you fucking kidding
So this really is one of those streams.
But they're gonna send us all one, and you have to hold it. Where do you
Done.
want the tentacle?
If they want to give us Bad Dragon money.
I'm gonna set it over next to Osa, I guess.
Oop.
And then I will have it make a melee attack, or it's a magic attack versus the wiggly thing.
Okay.
And I can't roll just a spell attack, so I'm gonna roll like a charisma check.
Just do /roll 1d20.
Okay.
Because does it? I don't think it gets any bonuses, does it?
Yeah, it does. It
Oh,
gets
because
my
it's a
spell
melee
attack
spell
bonus.
attack. Okay. Well, just roll the d20 and then we'll add from there.
Yeah.
I
I'm
know-
just gonna add 6.
I know you're traveling. You
Oh,
just
jeez.
have any dice with you? Because, no,
No.
that does not hit.
Okay.
Holy shit, your spell attack bonus is +6 at level 4? God
Yes.
damn.
Osa.
Okay.
Mine is +7.
Okay. I guess
I'm
my
going
attack is +6.
To run over to the devil,
Okay.
and for my first attack, before I get my free melee, I'm going to attempt to grapple with advantage.
Okay.
Okay,
Are you grappling the devil or the
the devil.
Cerberus or whatever that is?
And that's opposed athletics.
All right.
Yes.
It's athletics versus acrobatics, I believe.
No, it can be. It's weird.
The target chooses either.
Yeah. Well, they're the same for this person. So.
No, you have to pick one. Oh, so
They-
don't remember.
they win.
Remember to add 1d4 to that.
That will not matter.
Oh, okay, well, fine.
Okay, then I'm gonna just punch him.
Okay.
Are you spending a key to do it, or are you just punching
I
him
get a
once?
free melee attack. Right?
Right,
For martial arts.
right. So you get 1, or you can spend the key and get
2.
3, 2.
2.
I'm just gonna punch him. I'm gonna save my key to heal, I think.
Sure.
Just to be safe.
I say it's
I missed
probably
again,
going to be
I'm sure.
really relevant
Yep.
before this is over.
An 8 does not hit.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, add 1d4. Oh, wait. I don't know if it matters.
That won't matter. All right. The large tentacle kitty is going to attack Peter, the only one who has managed to wound it so far.
It still has disadvantage.
Yes, it does. 14, 9.
A 9 does not hit.
14 does?
A 9 does not hit.
All right.
That's disadvantage.
That's gonna be. Oh, it's disadvantage. Okay, but it attacks twice.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. It misses. Wait, is it just disadvantage on its next attack?
Yes, it's next one.
Okay. Well, it rolled an 8
Wait,
anyway,
so did it deal damage?
it did not.
What?
Okay.
It did not deal
Sorry, you
damage.
rolled damage and
I know,
was
I messed it
confused.
up. And then it is going to stay there.
Okay.
Billy.
Right. How dare you use my love of gold against me?
What? That's not what I. Oh shit!
I'm gonna go and stab him. Give him the old 1-2.
Remember, you have advantage as well.
Yeah, because he's grappled.
He's not grappled, but
Uh,
I gave you the help action. So.
Well, why is your OPS so
I don't
bad?
know. It was
SniperGuy?
fine for the longest time.
Since the last
OBS?
D&D game.
It only crashes during D&D. It does not crash any other time. So I don't know what the hell.
Must be roll 20.
It's Roll20 or it's our video thing, but
It might be
Oh,
VDO
that's
Ninja, honestly.
and because there's too much graphic-y things happening. Let me actually move it over to maybe because I made it crash that one time by running. I turned on RTX in a video game and it crashed.
Yeah, it did.
Crashed hard.
Classic.
Okay.
Anyways, I rolled
Clap.
an 11.
You rolled an 11. Go ahead.
Does that do something?
No.
Like, oh god, okay, let's go.
Go ahead and continue to not do anything.
It did.
Okay, Billy will once again disengage for free and move back 1.
Isn't it a bonus action to disengage?
No,
I mean, you still have
I'm a
bonus
rogue.
action. But...
I'm a rogue. It's fine. I get an extra bonus action.
He gets free action. He's crazy.
Actually, I'll use my hide ability too. Why not? I'll just do everything.
Peter!
I'm hiding now.
You can't. There's nothing
yeah.
to hide behind.
I'm hiding.
You're literally under a torch. You can't hide.
First off,
I'm gonna hide behind the torch.
I just realized that it would not have had disadvantage, because by reckless.
We're moving it up.
attacking-
It's fine.
Okay.
Keep it going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep recklessly swinging at the kitty with my great axe.
Let's go. Now, reckless is adding a minus to your attacks.
No, it gives me advantage.
Oh, okay. So you're not having to roll with disadvantage. Reckless gives
He
you
just-
advantage.
Yes,
you
but
get
they have
advantage on
advantage
him.
against me.
Ah,
So
okay.
if I do it, they get to.
Okay. So a 16 hits.
Okay. 16 damage.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Hot damn.
Okay. Anything else, Peter?
Is your disadvantage thing still in effect?
No,
Okay.
no. But if they do manage to hit me, they immediately take pain. And no, I'm done.
All right. It's the devil's turn. The devil is getting real tired of this shit, and is going to. Let's see here. I guess point its spear at Billy.
Damn, this guy hates Billy.
Don't we all?
And a ray of fire is going to shoot out of the end of it.
Okay.
10.
No.
What about a 21?
Absolutely.
14 fire damage
Jesus.
to Billy Brews.
Ouch.
I assume Billy like backflips out of the way of the first one and is like, ha! And then just raked across the face with flame.
Ow.
And then it is going to be Meow's turn.
Meow, being a cat person, is kind of interested in this vibrating cat-shaped thing that everyone's been touching and not being able to hit.
Pet it, pet it.
I'm gonna pet it with my +1 rapier. 11.
Are you rolling with disadvantage?
Ooh.
It doesn't matter, an 11 doesn't
I?
hit, so.
Okay.
But just making sure.
Okay.
I say, like, you should make an animal handling check instead and actually pet it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna disengage as a bonus action then.
Okay. Hellyth. Wait, bards can do that too?
I don't believe
Oh,
so.
I thought I could. I'm sorry.
No, that's only a Billy thing. Otherwise, you have to use your action to disengage.
I thought it was a general thing in 5e.
Hmm.
I'll just chill
but-
here
well,
then.
It would be really nice, but no.
Oh yeah.
You can disengage. It's just a full action to do so.
Ooh.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll just chill right here.
Let's see. I am going to cast Cure Wounds through my familiar to heal Billy.
Just slap it. Yeah, slap it right on the burns. Yes.
Okay.
Get it all in there.
So I'm gonna.
You sure we didn't want the other tentacle token?
The tentacle's not the familiar. Strangely enough.
There's still tentacles involved.
Let's see. So you get 4 healing.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it halved because it's through the familiar?
Nope. They can cast touch spells for me.
Okay, it just says it's 8 on my roll.
Yeah.
I'm saying 8.
What did I say? Did I say 4?
You said
Oh,
4.
'cause that's it. Rolled 4. So.
Okay. I was
Sorry.
like,
I'm like, all right.
That's-
All right, 4. Cool.
I'm glad I asked.
It's been a long day.
It's
my
been
brain.
a long week.
Tell me
and then the
about
familiar,
it.
the familiar will again provide Billy Brews with the help action.
All right.
All right.
And I forgot that I stepped forward last round, so I'm gonna move myself forward 1
Osa.
and curse quietly.
I'm going to
The room's now full of the smell of blood, of whatever this weird thing is.
Devil again.
Fish.
19 plus a D4.
Ooh. He's grappled.
23. Okay. Now, since he's grappled and doing an unarmed strike, I'm going to knee him in the face. Or attempt. I don't get advantage or anything, right? He's just.
No,
Nope,
you gotta
he
push
just
him to the ground for the advantage.
can't move.
That's gonna miss him.
That misses.
That's me.
He just kind of swats it out of the way with the spear. It's like, really? We're hugging now?
You should give him a big hug. Say, I think you needed this.
And he kind of whistles, and the big cat turns and starts trying to hit Osa.
Don't like that.
17?
No. Nope.
To hit?
16?
Wow.
What is your AC, Osa?
18.
Damn!
Yep.
Yeah, monks.
My HP is 27. Like, I'm not like.
The ultimate dodge tank.
Just throw a fireball at me, I'll die.
You can't hit me, but if you do, oh god, that's gonna hurt.
Billy!
Right. Billy's gonna go. Oi! You can't just be like hitting me with fire like that. That's rude. I'm gonna poke him again.
With advantage with a D4.
Says, look, I tried to get you on my side.
Okay, something's wrong with my dice rolls.
Multiple ways.
Something's wrong with my dice rolls.
They're bad?
Well, roll a
They're
D4.
really bad.
Be safe.
No, he's rolling different numbers.
13.
They're
Does
just
13
really
hit?
bad. A 13.
A 13 does not
13.
hit.
Right, I'm gonna go over here.
And I assume that's your free disengage.
Yeah, free disengage and I run away.
All right,
I'm
Peter.
done. I've made one roll over 10, by the way, this entire night so far.
Peter's just gonna keep laughing in his revelry and try to hit the kitty again.
Okay.
Reckless swing, of course.
A 15 hits. Man,
That'll be 18 damage.
tearing up the kitty.
Cat knows what it's
Kitty
doing.
goes. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
The devil, kind of struggling here with Osa, shoves Osa out of the way just a little bit to make eye contact with Peter, and yells out at Peter, "Stop messing with my cat and kill this monk." Give me a wisdom saving throw, please, Peter.
Does a 14?
Remember, you get a plus. You get a +4
For what now?
or 1d4.
That succeeds anyway. You're good.
Oh, okay.
The DC is 14, so.
So he says, "Stop messing with my kitty and kill this monk," and Peter just goes, "No!" and like pulls back another swing.
So close. If I could actually keep one of you under, it would be really great. But meow. Bad for you, but great for me.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna cast Silent Image and create an image of Peter on the opposite side of this cat from where he's standing right now.
Okay.
I am then gonna use. There's gonna be a couple saves here to see if the devil can figure this out. I'm gonna use mimicry, mimic Peter's voice. Meow isn't sure if he's heard Peter say all of these words in an order, but he's gonna kind of piece them together. He's gonna be like, "I'm touching cat."
Oh, I'm touching kid.
I mean, there's worse phrases we could have gone with.
Okay.
For the spicy version of this stream, you all have to pay money.
No. All right. So we're gonna do a wisdom saving throw.
And that goes against.
Okay, that's really
Yeah, that's-
bad.
So he definitely thinks it's Peter saying that,
Okay.
but doesn't think that's Peter.
The cat has no problem with this. It is fully undeterred, and fully understands that this is bullshit. The devil is like, wait, what?
The cat can smell the difference.
Yeah, the cat can
Just
absolutely
picture.
smell the difference. The devil also just saw it appear, and is like, that's fucking weird. What? Anything else, Meow?
I'm gonna use unsettling words against the devil, and also say, "I am touching cat too."
What? Stop it!
And it's a 1 for that.
Okay. I got a -1 if they have to roll a saving throw. Hellyth.
I am going to toss my dagger on the floor, and then I'm gonna cast catapult, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try and catapult the devil.
All right.
So it's I don't make an attack roll for it. Let me pull the spell.
What are you catapulting at the devil?
A dagger. It's anything
okay,
less than
okay.
level. It's anything less than like 5 pounds.
Yeah, you just said I'm gonna try to catapult the devil, and I thought you were trying to launch the devil. I'm like, catapult's
I
way
like
better
that
than I think it is.
idea.
I mean, is he ephemeral? Does he weigh anything?
Oh yes.
Or does he weigh less than 5 pounds? Can I launch him
Now
at
I
the...
will say that there's a very large cat in between him and this dagger.
I mean, I can toss it all the way over to the wall and then just launch it.
Okay.
From there.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That makes sense.
Let me verify that the spell doesn't say it has to be like directly away from me.
Nope. You're good. You can do that. So they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, versus 14.
23.
Damn. Okay.
So he straight up just like spins the spear and knocks it out of the air.
Okay, so then I'm gonna use my bonus action to have the tentacle swing at the kitty. 16.
A 16 hits.
Find the damage on that.
Poor kitty.
It's a very gentle tentacle.
Just sloppily correct.
Am I
Call
making it
us,
better?
Bad Dragon. Call us.
SniperGuy, I sent you a new picture.
I'm not gonna look at it. I'm scared to
Why?
click on things. I don't want OBS to crash.
I don't see a
So that
problem.
is cold damage. And its speed is reduced by 10,
Okay, that's 2 cold damage?
I guess.
Okay. Osa.
Okay, I am going to attempt to shove the devil.
Shove the devil in.
All right.
Shove him to the ground.
Rub
That
his
is
face.
contested
Let's do
strength,
it.
I assume.
Yes.
No.
I'm probably not gonna... Okay.
Add
terrible.
1d4 to it.
Yep, doing it.
Nat 20.
Some
Never
athletics.
mind.
Or not.
Jesus.
Athletics
Okay.
check.
Nat 20
Nice.
minus 1.
Athletics or
I'm gonna
acrobatics.
Do I hit him this time?
An 18 does not hit.
Wait, I get out of D4.
Really?
Wait.
Okay.
What about a 19?
A 19 hits.
Okay.
His
Hey,
AC
we
is
found the
his
AC.
AC is 19.
Hold on,
Math.
I hit him for 5.
All right.
That's my turn. We're still grappled though, yes? He didn't break grapple with
Nope.
that?
Yep. Still grappled.
Okay.
The beast is going to turn back at the only person who keeps hitting him, and attempt to kill Peter, with advantage.
Yes.
Trust me, Hellyth has been trying it this whole time. It's just not gonna happen.
9.
Nope.
16.
16 will do it.
13 damage to Peter.
Is it halved? Are you still in rage?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it'll be halved, and first, so it slaps me. I take half of 13 damage, and then
Let's round it up.
Peter's just gonna like laugh and look back up at it and psychically inflict 5 damage.
It's like rah, and like kind of like is like rah, I hit you, and then goes wow.
Oh, also, sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna have the Miss Ruby is gonna provide Billy with the help action again.
Excellent.
Billy.
Billy will once again charge into the fray. Okay, I didn't move quite that. Yeah, I can go like this. Funny movement.
I'm gonna charge into the fray by avoiding getting
The
close.
cat. Avoid the cat. All right, I am stabbing this man. What is
Add
going
1d4.
on?
Oh wait, never mind.
What is going on?
Those
That's
are not
insane.
terrible rolls.
+4, SniperGuy. It's +4 to these rolls.
That's all right.
That's bad.
Miss-
No, that was
Misses-
a 6 and an 8.
That's like 6s and less. All of these rolls.
It misses.
Well,
it
it's
misses a
making
lot,
up for
but
the fact that you normally just run away.
I know. I'm just gonna disengage and go boop boop. Oh god, not there.
Billy just
Right here.
climbs up the rope and just leaves.
I'm gonna go, guys.
Peter.
I'm not doing much here.
Yes. Peter's gonna look back at the cat and go and say, "Good kitty. Now this is a fight." And I'm just gonna try to hit it with the axe some more.
Okay. Kitty
Brycecold.
is confused and scared.
Does 15 hit?
15 hits.
Perfect. 14 damage.
All right. Kitty is looking real bad. Not doing so hot. Kitty is limping a little bit. Kitty also has like 6 legs down there, like more than I'm counting in the picture here. Like
I say, is it
9.
sleep
There's like 9 legs down there. Anything else, Peter?
Yeah, just for giggles, after I hit it, I'm gonna look the cat like dead in the eye, so I'm just gonna go, sit down.
And it just hisses at you.
Okay, fair enough.
It's the devil's turn. I think the devil is gonna go, all right, I'm done with this. And is going to use the spear to attack Osa.
Okay. Nope.
Still no.
This is an epic fight of nobody hitting anybody.
this is
except for
this is
Peter.
also really bad rolls. A lot of swearing.
I like to think we're in grapple. He's trying to stab at me, and I'm just kind of like moving my hips a little bit.
He's
so I can
he's
go around his ear.
he's just like hitting you with the
Ah.
side of the wood, and it just doesn't hurt at all. He's just,
He keeps like poking, and Osa's just dancing along to Shakira.
Aiming for your feet. Just Meow.
Yeah, do you have him like by the
Meow.
waist? Do you have him from behind, like kind of caressing him?
Yeah, we're doing that.
Meow's gonna get Hellyth's attention, and
Yep.
if this takes a bonus action, that's fine. I'd like to pull out my dagger and just throw it on the ground a couple feet to the right of me.
Yeah, I would say pulling it out and dropping it. Sure, bonus action.
Okay. So just a motion to Hellyth, to try that again with another dagger, and then I'm gonna pet the kitty once more with my rapier.
Okay.
Now this is at disadvantage, right? Is it still?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. 19.
19 hits.
19 with disadvantage. Jeez.
11 piercing magic.
Good ass rolls. Yeah.
I will end it there.
All right, Hellyth.
I am going to try and catapult again. So it's a DC 14.
Dex. Yeah.
Yes, please.
14.
Oh.
Man, a lot of these close calls today.
Yeah.
Dang it, there's
Love-
nothing that
love
like
him.
that makes
Shut up, Billy.
your saves better, or your damage. Yeah, never mind.
Anything else, Hellyth?
I don't believe so. Oh, no, sorry, I lied. Bonus action, tentacle attack.
Okay.
$19.
19 hits.
3.
For
Cool.
3.
And then I'm gonna tell Miss Ruby to continue providing Billy with mostly emotional support. I know Billy's a little fragile.
I can't stab him. I don't understand.
And Miss Ruby's just like sort of sitting on your shoulder, patting your head with one of the tentacles,
Osa.
and then like using another tentacle
Okay.
to point like
You gotta try and shove him again. Let's
into
do
him.
it. Nope, probably not, but let's find out. You could roll that too.
plus 1d4.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him again.
He got a 16,
What?
so
I'm gonna roll plus a d4. That hits, right?
21 hits. Yep.
Okay.
Korv,
5
remind.
again.
Yes. Gaston?
Oh, I talked over Tynan. I was gonna wait.
You hit, but you also noticed that like like this is a harder hit than you were expecting. This thing, being a horrible devil, is definitely resistant to a lot of kinds of damage.
That's nothing to me.
All right. Anything else, Osa?
No, I'm good.
Okay. The kitty is gonna look around here. Let me just check here. Billy, what's your AC?
13.
Is it 13?
Yeah.
Meow, yours is
Hang on, it's different than what's listed, right? I think it is 12 right now. No, it's 13 as well.
Yeah, is
okay.
it- are you
No,
wearing
no,
your
it's
armor?
13 right now.
Meow, you
Well,
did
I was asking Billy.
stab the thing, and so it is going to turn to you as the person who stabbed it most recently, and attempts to hit you with its tentacles.
All right.
11,
Yeah, no.
13.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit. 13 damage as well.
All right.
Billy, it's your turn.
Right, I'm gonna try something new because this is not going well for me. I'm gonna stab this.
Billy leaves.
The vibrating, the vibrating cat.
Bill takes the offer.
So I have the help action, so I'm just gonna roll normal then, I guess, right? 23.
Oh damn.
You
23.
you have the help action, so you have advantage.
Yes.
Yes.
So a 23 hits.
3, but also I have sneak attack. Hold on. roll the sneak attack. There it is. 9 damage.
You come up after everyone else has been furiously battling this horrible beast with tentacles whipping around, and just stab it in the back of the calf, and something happens where the whole thing just shudders and goes and falls over and dies.
I vanquished it. You're welcome, everybody.
Good work.
All right.
The
go
devil
get the demon.
The devil looks at all of you and snarls and goes, "That was my pet!" And the wings burst into flame and his armor pops off. And so now you just have wearing pants, but shirtless devil holding a spear with flaming wings, looking all of you and just seething.
Suddenly,
And
you're-
Osa
Can
just
I roll-
rolling him from behind.
Okay,
Can I roll perception to see if he's hot?
he's on fire. He's hot.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Anything else, Billy?
I'm gonna move over here.
Billy leaves. Peter.
Everything going all right, Hellyth? Is
devil-
everything okay back here?
That's going.
Good.
The devil
good,
gets
good.
all pissed
I'll
off
guard you
and
for a
says,
bit.
you know, that was my cat. And Peter looks him dead in the eyes and goes, "It was your cat." That's not how that works. Do I have disadvantage against him?
No.
Perfect.
Does
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
plus? Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have your bless.
Yeah, but it's unless he casts
armor-
shield.
his
last
armor
time, isn't
popped
his AC
off.
His
like
armor
15?
popped off.
His armor popped off. But he's
Brain.
real fucking mad. 13, no.
1d4.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and add one of my Fortune of the Many. So I get to add +1 for all of my allies within 30 feet, up to +3, and I'm gonna turn that into a 16. Does that hit?
What? You did what?
So I
Sorry, he got +1 for what is it? Everyone with Billy or all of us?
So I have an ability called Fortune of the Many from Hobgoblin, and when you miss with an attack roll or fail an ability check or saving throw, you can draw on your bonds of reciprocity to get a bonus to the roll equal to the number of allies you can see within 30 feet of you. Bonus or maximum bonus of +3. There's at least 3 allies, so
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
+3.
will have to learn how to do that, Hellyth.
You just click
Yeah,
on the
that
name.
hits.
Okay.
So give me some damage. And is this a magical attack?
It is not,
Okay.
and that's gonna be 7.
Okay.
Troy, really hard and rolled real bad.
Anything else?
No, actually, yeah. I'll use my second Fey gift to give Osa advantage, and I'm gonna give us both a D6 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So that'll be 1d6 plus proficiency. So we're each gonna get 7 temporary hit points,
Okay.
and you have advantage on your next attack.
Cool.
The devil snarls and, big flaming wings. Oh, so you're being very careful to grapple while not touching the big flaming wings.
I'm not afraid of a little fire.
Just snarls and locks eyes with Meow and says, "One more time, kill your goblin," and points at Billy.
What?
Meow, this is such a hard stare that it physically hurts with the fire behind the devil's eyes. Roll for me a wisdom saving throw. we're back, and I just remembered to hit the recording button, so we're recording now.
That's
So-
all right. With all the crashes, it's hard.
We've been having some technical difficulties, but the devil has looked right into Meow's eyes and said, "Kill your goblin friend." And Meow, you
and I just go, what?
feel empowered to do that. Meow, it's your turn.
Now meow. Now meow. Remember, we're gonna get the gold. Me and you. 1,000 gold each, yeah? We savvy?
I kind of look around. I don't really see any gold around here. Well, I make an attack against Billy Brews.
Oh.
And
That's gonna be a
Eight.
miss.
You know, I'll just give you free advantage. Go ahead.
It's Billy. He's small. You can stab him. It's easy.
He's small. You can stab him. It's a great episode name.
Some would be
Anything?
birth, right? Or other way around. God damn it. Whatever.
Anything else, Meow? I think that's kind of everything.
Does he get-
Well,
Does he
no,
get to
I'm
make a
also
saving
gonna
throw against
I'm
Charm?
also gonna cast unsettling words on Billy, and just
Yeah.
the unsettling words are gonna be, I don't see any gold.
Me either, mate. Me either. I'm really upset about it.
Excellent.
So
Love
it is a 2 against your net saving throw.
So wait, what do I have to do?
Nothing, but next time you make a saving throw.
I'll
Okay.
remind you.
Hellyth, it's your turn.
Let's see. Hellyth is going to. I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna smirk at him, and then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
All right.
The classic.
I don't
Yep.
have advantage currently, right?
Nope. 21
All right,
hits.
21 to hit. 7 force damage,
Excellent. That impacts full on.
and then I'm gonna move the
Oop.
tentacle, if I can. Oops. I'm gonna move the tentacle over next to Osa, and then it's gonna roll.
Uh, 10 does not do it.
10. Okay, and then have Ruby continue to give Billy a pep talk.
All right.
Yeah, but Ruby, I need the gold. Like, the gold's really important to me.
Osa.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to pin. 1 second. I need to read one of my abilities really quick. Okay, cool. I'm going to attempt to pin you. I'm still adding a d4, right? That's a 22.
Ooh, that did it.
Okay, cool. So now I think this really matters mostly for Hellyth. You do have disadvantage on ranged attack rolls against him.
Yep.
I'm gonna make a melee strike against him with my fist.
Okay. Which you will get advantage on because he's
15
prone.
Plus a d4. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits, yes.
Okay.
He's
So I'm gonna deal the damage, and then I'm going to spend a key point to use Hands of Harm, which is this. There you go. So I'm gonna roll a martial arts die plus my wisdom modifier and necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't do that correctly. 1 second, sorry. 8.
When do your
Extra
hands become
necrotic.
magic?
Hmm?
When do your hands become magic? Or is
He
that
has
not a-
magic hands.
I use
Oh,
my magic
sweetie, that's on like the 3rd date.
So just to be clear here, you are they still grappled?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
He's got him with one
Zero.
arm, and he's just.
So movement is 0, and they're pinned, which means he has to break grapple to get up.
Okay.
Correct?
That sounds right.
Yeah. You
Um,
can't spend half movement when your movement is 0.
Does
they're
Urus is an
prone.
expert in grappling.
If they're prone, we have advantage on them naturally, right?
On
Yeah, for
melee
melee,
attacks?
Oh,
Yeah.
so I don't
but
have to
ranged
recklessly
attacks are
attacking.
disadvantage now.
Does
Okay.
he get
No,
disadvantage?
He's
Still pretty
no, he-
normal.
He's normal, but if anyone makes any dex like saving abilities against him, he's got nothing. He can't get out of the way.
Okay.
Ooh, so what you're saying is now is the time.
Now catapult.
Fireball.
The blowcat move. Throw some shit in his face.
What's the volume for fireball again?
Unimportant.
What do you have an ability that's letting you pin him?
No,
When you grapple,
it's
you
just
can shove.
he's not pinned like per se. He's just prone, like the actual effect.
Oh,
prone.
if he's just
He's
prone, then
prone.
he can spend an action to get up, or half
Well,
his
he's-
No,
no,
he can't
he's
because he has
still
0 movement
grappled.
because he's grappled.
Right.
So he has to.
Because you
grapple.
can shove without grappling, but then they can get up, and it's half their
They can
movement.
get up. Yeah.
He has to break the grapple to have enough movement to stand up.
I
I'm
love
not seeing
grappling so
anything
much.
about. Yeah, and I hate it because it always turns into. Wait, how does this work? I'm not seeing anything in here about dexterity having a problem. So you guys go look that up. While
I will do that. I have my sources. Hold
So
on.
Osa, he takes how much damage? 8.
No, 12 total. 4 of it was bludgeoning and then 8 necrotic.
Okay, so he actually takes 10 because it's resistant to bludgeoning.
Makes sense.
The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls,
Okay,
so he has
Yeah.
disadvantage to attack.
because he's
Yeah, but nothing
Prone.
on dexterity.
If he's restrained, which is
My turn,
is
Billy.
restrained. the
Billy,
same as
it's your
being
turn.
grappled?
No.
All right,
Restrained-
I'll
yeah,
stop looking.
any Restrained
Alright.
is movement 0.
All right, Meow,
if
you
we-
stay. Meow, stay here. Don't follow me. Okay, bye. I'm gonna disengage and run over here.
now that's
I'm gonna-
difficult terrain on those rocks, if it matters at all.
Let me see. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess
Can
I
you not
can't
just
move
like
there.
vault up it or something?
There we go. I'll just move there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stab Mr. Demon Pants in the face.
Let's see it.
We'll have you right as rain in a second, Meow. Plus 1, 4. I rolled a 15.
15 hits.
All right, 9 plus my sneak attack damage. So that's 15 plus. I'm also going to do Fury of the Small, which gives me another advantage of my proficiency bonus, which is 2, I believe.
2. Yep.
Yeah. So 17 damage total.
All right.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I have to maintain some semblance of character for Osa here. He's going to say you can give up any time you'd like. My friends are going to keep stabbing you.
Just is snarling and trying to get up at this point.
And I'd like to say for the Hands of Harm, he was trying to look up, and I grabbed him by the face and pushed him to the ground, and necrotic, like, sucked life out of him with my hand.
Okay.
I've never used that before.
Peter.
I'm gonna keep axing.
What are you axing him?
I'm axing him kindly to die. 23.
23 hits.
15 damage,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
All right. It is now the devil's turn. The devil at this point is going to attempt to plant his. I don't even know. It's gonna try and break free with an action.
Okay, contested.
Contested strength here.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay.
He beats me, because even with a D4, I get as high as an 11.
All right, and then he is going to stand up, which is half his movement.
Yep.
And is then gonna move here.
Tentacle attack.
I don't think the tentacle gets a reaction, does it?
I don't think so.
I
believe so.
really doubt it.
It just gives me a bonus action
Okay.
attack.
Meow. Get in
I'm
there.
still charmed, I assume.
Hell yeah,
yes.
you are. Murder
I-
the shit out of that goblin.
I
Actually,
Am going-
wait. Do you have any healing spells?
do.
He looks at you and says, "Heal me."
That's a different command.
He can do that.
I use. Okay.
This is not the command spell, to be clear.
I move over and I cast. Where is it? Cure Wounds. So it is D8 plus 7.
No, 4.
It's my spellcasting ability mod. Just
I don't think it's the proficiency bonus. So it's not your spell attack.
it's whatever. So my spellcasting ability mod is charisma.
Yes.
So it's a 5 then. So it's 7.
Yeah.
Okay. He just nods and says, "Good, good. Keep doing that."
I then say, "Yes, sir," and give him bardic inspiration.
Excellent. Hellyth.
Is there a way to break someone out of charm?
Hit him.
Would you like to do a Arcana check?
Sure.
This will use your action.
How many spell slots does? No. Yeah. I guess I'll make an Arcana check.
Okay. Go for it.
Yep. Just looking for it.
This is a fiendish charm. The only way that they can have a chance to break out of this is if they suffer harm from any creature or receive a suicidal command from the Cambion, from the devil.
The target has to take damage. It's not the devil. It's
Meow would have to
Meow
take
has to
damage.
take
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up here.
Hit
Actually,
him in the back of the head with the paddle.
well, that's what I was originally planning, but then I just realized I'm not sure. I think familiars can attack. It's just their attack is garbage, so no one ever uses it.
I mean, I'll just roll a 1d20 and we'll see if it hits.
Okay.
And then you can figure out the damage if it hits. Well,
No.
8. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
An
Okay.
8? Nope.
So Ruby comes over and like lightly pounds on your shoe, and then
Tentacle.
you're right, tentacle. That's a good point. So I'm gonna use a bonus.
Kill
action
Billy
with the tentacle.
Brews.
I'm gonna move the tentacle to here. And
he
then
just goes, "That wasn't even my command. He must hate you."
I mean,
uh,
I have a
oh
reputation.
dang. Can it crit?
Everything can crit.
Do I roll this dice once or do I roll it twice? Do I roll it once and double it or roll it twice?
You roll it twice.
5 damage to me.
Yeah, luckily it's not like crazy, but
Yeah.
So does Meow get a chance to make a save?
so
or-
yes, now Meow, you can make the save if you want.
It's a wisdom, right?
Yep. Now one.
Now we get Meow's true feelings about this matter.
Meow's just your ex. Now you're like, these assholes are hitting me.
Billy put
wakes
you up to
up.
this.
Maybe the devil was right. Not the end of my turn.
Osa.
Hey, how does dragging somebody after you grapple them work? Do I move my full movement?
I
No,
think
it's half.
It's half, but also they're not grappled anymore.
No, they are.
I'm gonna
No.
grapple this guy.
Yeah. Oh,
No, he broke it.
out of the
Mhm.
grapple.
Oh,
Right.
I crit failed, but he might too. Let's see it.
He crit succeeded.
I'm gonna hit
Never
him.
again.
He's like, no,
He just like you go to grab him, he just straight up like socked you in the solar plexus and was
I
like,
rolled a 24.
"Stop it!"
That's that thing where he puts his palm on your forehead and you're sitting there like,
24 hits.
Yeah, 24 hits.
Okay, that's 6, and I'm gonna use another key point.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna save the rest to heal people, I think. 1d4, plus 5. Another 9.
Ooh, that's pretty good. He's looking, by the way, like real weak at this point. There's a lot of wounds seeping like black ichor. Is clearly like panting heavily.
How long do I have these temporary hit points?
Forever.
Oh.
till the end of the campaign.
Until somebody
never
like
Till they go
Other-
away. Billy, it's your turn.
somebody either knocks
Yeah,
them
I'm
off
gonna- I'm
of you
gonna-
or someone else gives you new temporary hit points because they replace them. They don't stack.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna say, all right, Mr. Devilman, are you ready to parlay?
I tried that. You said no.
Yes. Well, now it's on my terms because you're gonna pay us each 1,000 gold to fuck off.
All right.
It's not gonna be real gold, Billy.
Gents, he's got more than 5,000 gold.
We
It's
should
time
kill him.
to take him. And I stab him.
It's not here. It's not here.
Do I still have rubies on my side or no?
No, she tried
Okay.
to wake up Meow.
Let me roll my d4 for bless. I rolled a 10. That's
Nope.
not so good.
Not gonna do it.
No, I'm gonna go. I gotta go. All right, I'm done.
Peter,
Yeah,
did you
man.
disengage again?
Yeah.
No.
Let me attack of opportunity you.
No,
Just
actually, anybody.
let me do it.
If I stab your character, you literally cannot attack me. I don't even have to disengage. It's
The
just my rules.
Swashbucklers look great.
The swashbucklers do that.
I like this devil transformed, got pushed on the ground, got punched by a bunch of dudes, and then got up and was like, hey, chill out.
It was like you're all die. Ow! Oh shit! Ow!
Peter's gonna try to take his fucking head off, so we're gonna recklessly swing an axe at him.
There it is.
17
Took a
hits.
second to load.
16 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I don't think Peter says anything. I think Peter just like locks eyes with him and does that thing that dancers can do where you just don't move your head. Swings his whole fucking body and just cleaves his head off. Dead staring
He
into
just-
his fucking soul.
He just sees it coming and goes, no, 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 no! And there is, like, as soon as you connect, you feel, like halfway through the neck, you see the light die in his eyes. And there is just this weird shimmering feeling, like all of you get like pins and needles for a second. And Meow, you also like snap out of the charm. And the magical orb behind you, you hear it make like a high-pitched whining noise and then shatter like glass and dissipate. The artifact falls down into the bowl. All the other things that were floating around it stop vibrating, and you see that they are like internal organs that all like wetly plop to the ground around the altar. The red thing was a beating heart that beats one more time and spurts out a little blood before it finally stops.
I think Peter's gonna like bend over and pick up his head and look to the group and say, "How many dragon points do you think this one's worth?"
How about this? And I pick up the artifact too.
You have
here
that
we go.
weird uncomfortable sensation holding it.
Ooh, tingles.
Do we all get a souvenir?
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean-
there's plenty of devil left. Just cut off
I
his
have-
face.
I have an
I'm not gonna
important
take it.
question about coming out of charm.
Uh-huh.
Do I have any recollection of what I did?
Oh,
with the previous
absolutely.
actions? Okay.
But you're also aware of the fact that you were charmed, right?
Uh-huh.
Did the devil have like nice dress shoes on?
No.
But he was in like a tuxedo.
Yeah.
That was
they were
an
magic.
illusion.
What the fuck?
I think my favorite part of this is the devil got his ass kicked by a bunch of dudes in clown suits.
And he did like a total of 30 damage.
Wait, hey,
The cat
is
didn't do
like
much either.
is like a devil's heart worth a lot of money? Is that like something we can sell? I'm pretty sure I can sell it to the sailor or someone.
Let's just take the whole corpse.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's by the way, it's like rapidly just like the cat fully vanished. The cat hit the ground and decayed and vanished in an instant. The devil is doing a similar thing where it's like rotting away. It's gonna leave some like bones and stuff, but it is mostly disintegrating. And its armor and stuff is still there, like the pieces of it, but those, like on further inspection of those, look like ancient rusted pieces of shit now. Like they were gleaming silver, beautiful, you know, super pieces of scale mail previously. Now they look like if you touch them, you're gonna get tetanus.
Okay. Peter's gonna keep the devil skull with him to give to the dragon because we've set the precedent.
Sure.
Yeah, Billy does pick up the breastplate and be like, maybe I can sell it. I don't know.
The nicest crew
What
with
do
a
you think?
room full of skulls.
A good like our antique armor might like this, huh?
No. He was wearing nicer armor than that.
You said there were several things floating near the artifact. You said there was a
Organs.
beating heart.
There was a
What
beating
el-
heart. There was like a kidney and a liver and what looks like it might be
Oh,
like half a
there were
lung. Huh?
When you say there were several things floating, you meant organs.
I covered that.
Say organs.
You did. Yeah, you said internal organs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Where does the staircase lead? Is it just like it was never properly installed? and
It
it's
was
just
never
there?
properly installed. It's just like lying on the ground and decrepit. You'll have to use the rope to get back up, but that's easy enough.
Right. Well, we should burn this place. Let's go get the girl out first, but we should probably burn this entire place down, yeah?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
mean,
would
kind of
argue that we
took care
should
of the
get, you know, like
sorcerer.
the servants.
It's a shame that the
Yeah.
birthday cake lit this entire
minute.
place on fire.
Wait. How big is the devil's skull?
The size of its head.
Right, but was it? He was like, could Meow's
human
head fit in the devil's skull? Could we do like a performance where he comes up,
No.
pretends to be the devil, and tells him to
No, just no.
Well,
I'll be
does
right back.
Meow
You guys
remember
figure
the
out what
voice?
horrible thing we're gonna do.
Meow could do the voice.
and silent image.
Right.
I can cast silent image without a spell slot, so I
Oh
can
yeah,
do
that's
it
true.
Or
however
we
many times
could
I want
just
to.
roll up there and be like, "Hey, what up? We killed Malzed. Get
And then
out
just
of my
toss the
face."
skull at him.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Like they
killed
were
your
all
god,
worshiping
yeah.
this dude like he was just fucking some guy.
Look,
Wait.
half of us can't even hurt magical creatures, and we fucking killed his ass.
Yeah.
Well,
How's everybody
yeah,
feeling?
you stab anything enough and it dies. We proved
Sometimes
that
it
with
just
the
takes
ghost.
more stabbing.
I think.
I guess we should probably have this conversation in character about like how
Yeah.
we want to handle the retreat, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we gotta
Osa's
go. We
gonna-
gotta go get the girl. Like, she's not in a
Do
good
we?
place.
Do we need to get her?
Yeah, like
Well,
she
we
was a
killed the
pop.
devil, so she's good.
Well,
now,
she
right?
was the mission. She is our mission. Like, she owes us.
Right.
She
I
hired
know.
us. She hired us.
Oh yeah,
kill
she is
the
most
devil.
pious, isn't she?
So she owes us money. Yes.
Okay,
killed
so
the
she
devil.
owes us
And
money.
if she
Okay,
doesn't pay
fine.
us, we
Um,
can take her with us until we get money.
Or
So we're
we'll
going to
say
kidnap her and hold her ransom.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Well,
don't-
it's, you
don't
know, those
wanna
are
do
terms I
that.
don't like to use, but yes.
No.
No,
We're
no,
not going to do that.
disagree or disagree. I'm not on board with it.
But
How do we feel about leaving a whole town full of cultists, though?
All right, what are we doing?
We want to go on a murder spree, but the whole town is full of cultists.
The whole town isn't full of cultists.
There's like 6 of them. We can take them out on our way
What?
out.
Just the oligarchy.
Yeah.
Osa's gonna walk over to Meow and check his pupils because that tentacle whapped the shit out of him.
Well,
We're gonna go over and like make sure he's looking okay.
Tentacle.
Yeah, you okay,
kill
buddy?
Billy Brew.
I was not the tentacle. I did not hit you. I ran away. Very
Kill
bravely.
Bill.
No.
Very
nope.
bravely.
1,000 gold. Kill Billy.
Right. I gotta go. I fucking scurry up the hole again.
Billy just goes, "Not again," and then you just hear his theme music, and he.
And then he swan dives up through the hole.
I'm gonna have my own campaign that's just called Billy Brews Must Die. It's gonna be great.
I mean, that could be this campaign. Wait till Peter finds out you're a pirate.
Do we go fight all your ex-girlfriends?
Yeah. it's
All
gonna be
right.
good.
What are we doing? You're all in a hole.
You don't want to fight my
I'm-
ex-girlfriends. They're not. You don't want to be there.
I think the only thing we agreed on is trying to collect payment from the princess.
Yeah.
Osa's
And
just
then-
gonna fucking leave. If we're
and
going
then-
to extort a child, he's just gonna leave.
It's not extortion. She hired us for a job, and now we're going to get our pay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
spend
was...
the key point to heal Meow on the way out. Yeah.
All right. So everybody climbs up.
yeah.
I heal Meow for 6.
All right.
So
Everybody.
now we're in the middle chamber, right?
You're in the middle chamber. I assume you're going to go up one more, up to the top.
I'll at least like look around before
I'm
I
gonna-
just waltz out.
You already okay. Well, I was gonna say you already checked like for loot. There's nothing down here, but on your way up the stairs, back up to the like meeting room that was above this, you can hear someone tapping their foot.
Yeah, I guess that's what I meant. Like I'm gonna check the door out before I just walk out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
you hear that up in the like main public room.
Yeah. And Billy will just walk up.
Yeah,
Osa's just
Peter's
walking
Not
Peter's
not
walking
hiding.
out the door.
Not hiding. He's feeling pretty good.
And also
Yeah.
scorched.
There
Little
is
scorch.
there's a girl here standing here as you all come out. You see the body of the lady you guys knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
No longer has a head.
Oh.
It appears to have exploded. There's like gore and blood and ichor around the room.
Oh, we don't have to do a murder. They all died when the patron did.
But you can see there's a girl here who is a young teenager who is wearing like a dress that looks like it's probably too small for her. It's like weirdly like cramped and ripped in spaces, and she has like very weird curly messy hair and is just covered in a lot of blood. And is
Holy
tapping her foot and looking at all of you and goes, "Well, I hope you're happy."
Wait a minute.
Well, yeah, I killed the
Wait,
devil.
wait.
Feeling
You were
pretty
acting
good.
like that, and you're like a whole ass teenager. You were acting like a 9-year-old.
I am a 9-year-old.
How long were you in that time loop?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, apparently quite a while. But you're welcome. And now
You
we're here to collect payment. Thank you
killed-
very much.
So many people.
No,
technically,
we killed
technically
one
we've
devil
killed. Yeah.
and his kid.
That is true. We killed one devil.
Now the Bagman has also killed several people, but that's not our fault.
What the hell is
almost
the
killed
Bagman?
Brews.
Oh, he's the man that lives in
Oh.
the bag.
Wait a couple hours and you'll meet
Yeah.
him. Just toss her the bag.
You can hear like from outside. You can hear there's like a commotion happening in the town. There are like screams and there's like sirens happening from various things. Like something is going on out there, and she's just kind of rubbing her temple, going, "I hate this. I hate you. You've ruined
Is that
everything."
No,
Wait, is this
you ruined
just a-
everything when you made a deal with the devil.
That's true.
We fixed it by killing him, and I'm gonna raise the skull.
Now we
as,
all
like,
high
a talking
five,
point.
credits roll.
She looks at it and goes, "You didn't banish him. You just killed him.
Papa,
Yeah,
you told
that's what you do
me
with
to
devils.
kill him.
I'm
You told me
9."
You're not 9, love. You are quite very obviously a teenager. But
Why are you arguing us about whether or not we killed him versus banishing him and then saying
you
that
told
you're-
me
I don't know. That seemed like it would work better.
you told me to kill him.
I
and
thought
my
you would come.
boys-
I told you to show up as clowns,
Kill
and I was
them.
going to talk to you.
We did show up as clowns, and then we killed the devil. Contract fulfilled.
It all went according to plan. It was a great plan.
Because
Princess,
just
really.
you have to. They're gonna be here. People are gonna want to know what's because my dad's dead, and the Swooptons are dead, and everybody's dead. There's a lot of dead people.
Yeah, they were all
As soon
cultists.
as she says the Swooptons are dead, I want to lock eyes with Osa.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
should we go? Go?
I'm out.
Mad dash for the store.
Now,
Drug party.
We were thinking the same
anyways,
thing,
Princess.
just
She goes. She like as you guys start to leave. She goes. Wait! There are like riots happening. The mayor exploded, and people started screaming, and there's like people fighting in the street. You need to leave.
So we go loot and then leave.
We are.
You can't loot the town.
It's a riot.
This is my town now.
Yes, but
Is
you
it-
owe us.
1 second.
How much power do you really think you have right now?
I'm the mayor.
Are you?
No.
Yes.
And who's gonna
Put her in
enforce
the bag. Put her in the bag. Let's go. Come on.
Mayor of
that?
town
Kidnapping
rioting.
someone.
Do you want to come with us?
She goes. I'll scream.
No.
Do you want to come with us?
I'll call guards.
That's why she's not coming.
No, I don't want to go with you.
Okay, then we're gonna leave. Goodbye.
But don't go steal things.
But you owe us.
I'm not going to.
I don't know you
Well,
shit.
I'm gonna. Osa's just gonna grab an expensive-looking vase on the way out.
That's mine.
She promised this payment. This is bullshit. I'm out.
Yeah, Billy sees like a nice a nice desk on the way. He like tries to pull it a little bit. He's like, okay, no, fine. You keep this one. You keep this one.
Grab like a fountain pen, Billy.
Peter sees other people looting stuff, and he's just gonna grab like a flower or a piece of paper, and then like feel real guilty about it and put it back.
She yells out like, "How did you even get into this town?"
I'm gonna
I'm
grab
gonna
the
check
nicest
about.
bottle
Oh.
of booze I can find in his cabinet on the way out.
Fine. You have a boat? I'm gonna go to your boat. And she just runs as hard as as fast as she can.
Kill her
Ow,
on
touch the
boat.
dragon's
Bragging
ball.
points.
So I have a
Singular.
feeling
Now,
that Osa
Is
going to
anybody
vastly
happy that
outpace her
we-
and beat her to the boat?
the question is anybody happy that we have undone this because we get points then, right? Yeah.
Oh,
With the
I'm
dragon?
happy.
I'm
I'm
happy.
I mean, I think the
I'm
dragon will
happy.
give us points regardless of whether or not anyone in the town is happy about it.
Yeah, that's true. We saved a town from a devil.
Shit. I would have liked to know how many people actually we inadvertently killed. Because the
Only a
Swoopkins were
few.
Cool.
Only the ones that deserved it. It's fine.
Are both of the Swoopkins dead? I'm going to go to their shop. I need to see if they're both.
I'm going to their shop as well, not to see if they're dead.
And I guess if it's rioting, I'll stick with the
to
other
see if they're dead.
To see.
We need to check in on the tailor too, because he was super cool. We want to make sure he's not getting like robbed or anything.
Oh yeah, that guy deserves protection.
Yeah, that guy's a cool guy.
He
or
wasn't
maybe his
the
head
culprit.
exploded.
Or his head exploded, and then we are like, ah, damn, and we leave.
So as you guys are discussing this, 3 guards walk into the room
Hey,
Oh,
And-
good
What's
eye.
up?
and look at all of you and says, "By order of the mayor, we are to escort you to your boat."
Sorry,
No,
Order.
Swooptons. Swooptons.
The
Mayor's not
Swooptons
a
are dead.
heretical-
both?
Why
Yes.
though? Did their heads go pop? I'm just curious.
We didn't. Look, why does that matter?
I'm just curious.
They're
Is the
dead.
tailor alive?
The building is on fire. We're trying to put it out.
Ooh, don't do that.
The rest
Yo,
of
we
the
gotta get some of
businesses,
those fumes.
guards have been
Don't
dispatched to the rest of the businesses, but we need you on your boat.
Cool. Is the
Cool.
tailor
Pay
alive?
us.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, cool. I'm good
Threads
to
is safe.
Oh, that's nice.
That guy's scary.
We
Okay.
have a contract from the mayor to eradicate the devil.
What?
Silent
We need
image.
payment.
I have a contract. I have a written contract.
Look, now I'm not reading anything. I have orders directly
Oh,
from the
I
mayor
can't read.
herself. I am taking you to the boat.
She's
Can I
not
can
the
I sneak
mayor.
away for a second?
She is the mayor. Her father died. She's the mayor.
Mayor's
That's not how
Mayor's an
Mayor's
elected
elect-
position.
Yeah.
I'm
would
sorry.
like to-
Are you from this town?
you want to call it the mayor, though. You
Look,
call it, like,
look,
the Swoopkins or
We're not
something.
arguing. You're going to the boat, or
While-
I'm
while this argu-
burying
while
you
this
here.
argument
It's
is
one of those
happening,
things.
I would love to,
I
to
really
sneak
doubt
away
you're
and try to
burying
loot
us.
anything I can.
There, you guys are standing in an open road. It's gonna
Why do
be.
you think I can't slowly walk to a corner and like duck away?
All
I'm
right.
very small.
Give me a
Peter's gonna
give me a
hold up
sneak.
The devil skull. Look at the skull. Look at the guard and say, "Yeah, you're not
14.
killing anyone."
We'll just do a This is a perception check, and they're a guard, so they get a +2.
Are we still in the house, or are we?
Right.
Wait,
I
where'd the
sneak
goblin
away.
go?
I'm upstairs, like in the mayor's room, like grabbing anything that looks gold and shiny.
if the guard actually says, "Wait, where'd the goblin go?" I say, "What goblin?"
Yeah.
what
Right
goblin?
here,
Mm.
and that's
There's a
offensive.
hobgoblin.
Look, all right, we're doing this. Fan out, and the 2 guards behind him come and make like an uneasy circle around all of you, and they're like, "Come on, go!"
Okay.
We're escorting you through the riot. This is for your own safety. Back to your boat.
I'm keeping the vase, and I'm walking back to the boat.
I don't care. Get out of the.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
All right, Peter goes with. I want to fight, but Peter goes with.
I want to go riot. Meow wants to riot.
So, you guys get outside. Is Billy rejoining? Like sneaking back
I
in?
mean, well, what can I loot? Like, what's available to me?
We'll-
Like,
we'll
I'm gonna
do
sneak
some-
up. I ran upstairs. I know where the rooms that are
Uh-huh.
worth money are.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run in there and look for anything that I can like basically do a smash and grab on.
Give me a 1d20. Add a relevant modifier.
Sleight of hand. Does that sound
Sure,
good?
that's a good one. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll sleight of hand then.
I assume you're trying to grab as much valuable stuff
16,
as you know.
yeah.
Okay, all
Yes.
right. You grab
anything that I'm like is shiny. I'm like I can sell this.
for that. I want you to add, which we will figure out later, a moderate pile of loot to
Okay.
your inventory.
Got it.
So I'm gonna use the sending. Like, has everyone made it clear that they want to go riot or like peruse the
Pete?
town?
Well,
Meow is-
I'll point out, you guys walk outside with the guards, and you can see the riot is more of a situation where the guardsmen have all been called up and are like corralling people back to their homes and putting down martial law. Like, people aren't actively fighting against the guards because they're guards and they have armor and swords, and the regular townsfolk don't. And so there's a lot of just like people screaming, going, "Oh, what's going on?" And guards going, "Shut up, go home." And like, it's that. And so
there's no actual riot.
I wouldn't call it rioting as you might consider it today. It's people being corralled back to their homes. There's a lot of chaos happening, but it is mostly the guards in control here.
Does the path they're taking us on, do I know if it's going by the Swooptons?
But no,
I really need to get some shit from the swoop.
the guard did mention that the Swooptons was on fire.
I need to go inhale some of that, yes.
And you do see plumes of smoke in various places throughout the city. But no, you would have to go out of your way to get to the Swooptons, because you guys are basically a straight shot north to south down to the dock.
Yeah, I'll pop back
How-
with the group too at this point, like while we're outside walking, and be like, "Okay, hey."
One of the
How's everyone
guards
doing?
looks down and goes, "Ah!"
Sorry, potty break. I'm back.
Just get it. It just kind of pushes you in.
Yeah, like I like clink clink clink.
How loud can minor illusion be?
Not very loud.
Minorly.
Yeah, a minor amount.
I was just wondering if I could use it as like an amplification system.
What do you want to do? That's more of
I
a
was gonna shout-
thaumaturgy thing.
Yeah, I don't have thaumaturgy. I was just gonna shout the mayor's dead over and over and over again.
Oh, people know. He was on a parade float, if you recall.
head exploded.
Sure. It's just they're all, like going with what's her name's Eloise's or whatever her name is. Like, they're just assuming she has power.
You guys get like two
Immediately
streets over, and you do see somebody yelling like, "The whole town, they're devil worshippers!" And like is trying to like paint a sign, and one of the guards says, "Go home! Stop it! Go home!" And just starts butting him.
Hell yeah,
Peter
man.
Peter corrects him and goes, "No, they were devil worshippers."
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to pick up the paintbrush and finish whatever he was trying to paint on the wall.
One of the guards just like smacks your arm and says, "Stop it! We are going to the boat."
I didn't stop walking.
Wow.
Why are you guys still like?
Why are you
working
so
for-
angry? Yeah.
what
We
the-
are keeping the peace.
Are you though?
It looks like
This
you're just
doesn't
putting a
feel
lot of
very
people down,
peaceful.
man.
This feels a lot more like seizing power than maintaining
Yeah.
peace. I'm thinking you might be the baddies.
The mayor is the rightful daughter. The daughter is the rightful mayor. It's in the charter.
What? What? Who wrote the
Yeah,
charter?
Make history check.
I'm. you. I would say Hellyth can.
Anyways, can we have like a note from the new mayor saying how great we are? That would be wonderful.
We heard her yelling at you. I don't think you're gonna get that.
That's unfortunate because I did exactly what she told me to do.
Hellyth, you've heard of the Midway Charter. What do you want to know about it?
I'm wondering if it originally was mayor was like
A hereditary thing.
hereditary.
Yes, it's a hereditary thing. hmm
So they're not a mayor.
They just call it mayor.
Sure.
They have
Yeah,
they
I
have a
wasn't sure if it
symbolic
was
like instead of a
the
coronation,
current
they
mayor.
have an election, but no one else is allowed to run.
This sounds like we should have burned the whole
Well,
town.
so technically they haven't had the election yet. So technically she's not the mayor yet.
Oh no, she is the mayor. As soon as the old mayor dies, the new mayor happens immediately. But they still have the. We do the
Shit.
election in a couple of months. It's a whole party thing.
Anyways, what was that one guy's name? The one who I gave too much money to.
Conmar?
Conmar. Is Conmar around? Have you seen Conmar?
What? Conmar works at the docks. We're going
Have
that
you seen
way.
him? Yeah.
We'll see.
No.
Okay.
Hopefully it's really, really, really sad.
It's also like noon, by the way, in case anyone is wondering. And so we carry on through the town. There's a lot of chaos, people running around, but it's like way more guards out in the main areas that you're going through than there are like crazy people. And so
This is crazy. Like
It's
I
a
thought
pretty
they had a lot of guards
decent-sized
before.
town.
Like they were looking for me the other day, you know?
one of the guards looks at you and goes,
Why?
"Wait, why?"
What?
Yeah. What? Why?
Wait, were you that? You know what? No, hold on. I don't want to know. We're putting you on a boat.
Oh, I just remembered
I'm on
why.
a boat. I'm on a boat.
A different guard leans down and goes, "I thought that was hilarious."
Didn't that happen yesterday?
Do they remember all the days?
Oh
of
wait,
loops
no, you're
with me?
right. No, that didn't.
Because that'd be why. Because I feel like we would have walked out to a bunch of catatonic people if they just remembered years worth.
4 years of their life, yeah, just like, oh,
Well,
the
to
same
be,
day.
to be clear, you guys are all assuming that they were here for years. You checked early on, and because from the time the artifact arrived to the time you guys got here was like 3 or 4 days.
Oh, so the daughter just got aged rapidly for no reason, or part of the
I think it was just that was the
So I think you guys have been here for like 8 days or something,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, like at
or
least
the loop has happened for like 8 days.
let's get the hell out of here. This place sucks.
Yeah.
So they take you through town, they lead you back to your boat, and they say, "Don't come back for like a while."
We're never coming back here. This place sucks.
Well,
Hang up these
until
flyers for me,
until
and then we'll
until
see.
the princess is willing to acquiesce our agreement, you know.
All right, the
Then-
mayor.
Sure, whatever. I don't care.
You have a 9-year-old mayor, dude.
No,
Yeah.
no, she's I believe 17.
No.
She wants to be 9.
That's a hell of
Don't
a
we
time.
all?
No.
Childhood was wonderful.
Oh no, my
What
when
was
I was
yesterday?
when I was 9, I was on a boat. I was being shot at. It was awful.
That seems very similar to now.
Yeah, Christ.
what?
Yeah,
So,
let's
so,
get the hell
so
out of here.
was she 16 yesterday and she's 17 today?
What?
It's the mayor's birthday, isn't it?
That's not how it works.
What?
Do you know how aging works?
Do you know birthdays
Do
work?
you know how aging?
Yeah,
Birthday.
you have one
Every
a year.
day,
This is a weird
birthday,
thing. You guys are
every
weird.
year.
So if,
No, we're
yesterday, if
asking how
today
old
was
was
her
she?
birthday,
Oh.
and yesterday she would have been a year younger.
Yes,
Guys,
no,
every
what?
day was her birthday, so the town got accelerated 1 year for each day that passed.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Hmm.
What?
That feels bad. Don't worry about it.
That wasn't-
Have
that
a
wasn't
great
it,
have a great
Peter.
life. You've lost
That
you've
was
lost
me
a third
figuring
of
it
it, but it's
out.
okay.
So, just to be clear, there's no way in hell Peter said that, right?
Yes, no, that was me. That was
Okay.
that was the
I say it's almost funnier if it's actually wrong and it was Peter's thought and we all go with it and then find out the time has it.
Meow said it right before, so I like thinking that Peter said it just louder, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah!"
Interesting. Let's leave.
All right.
All
whatever.
right. You get on the boat. You undock. Where are you heading? Where are we heading?
I'm gonna check the shack that Conmar hung out in. Is like there a small pile of gold that we've left over the last 4 days?
No, there is nothing there, unfortunately.
It's fucked up.
We still gotta get the bag man. Then he's got my money.
We, go see if
We
the
gotta
dragon's
do
gonna
something
give us
about
points
that.
or whatever. So I'm gonna go see if the dragon's gonna give us points for that skull.
Yeah, I mean, I got the
Yeah,
artifact too, so we'll go check them.
yeah,
Oh,
Peter-
you're
Are
Peter's
you
got how many
guys
points he got
sailing
for
in
that.
a direction?
I guess
Let me
I'm
look at the
assuming
map.
we're gonna move
mean-
towards the
We should
We did
get
the
this
conversation
point
we had
corruption.
earlier.
Yeah,
just
we got-
more
we-
towards the black stuff.
We
so
need to
head
go. We
north.
need to go back. No. We need to go back to the swamp. The swamp
Yeah.
gnomes.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
we
think-
can return the artifact and also get major points and dunk on them.
Yeah, I didn't think we decided if we were going back to the gnomes or not.
Why don't we just give the artifact to the bagman?
That's an
'Cause
idea.
He never comes
No.
out of the same bag twice, and it's a different day now.
Well, no, it's the same day. For now.
Yeah, it's the same day.
We,
still have
we
the
may
bag
we
man
may have a
somehow.
slight issue. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So stay frosty, everybody. Who has the bag?
Do they have some way to like repel boats?
That's what I was gonna say. Why don't we just
hang
sit
out
right
offshore.
offshore and be like, we're not in town anymore. We're on our boat, just like right off to the dock until the bag.
Those
Bag
three
is just
guards are
hanging out.
just like glaring at you, but are like, "You're technically correct, but we're keeping an eye on you."
You
Which
might
one
want
was
to
it?
move away. Don't be near when the bagman comes out.
Don't threaten us.
The Bagman Cometh. That's the name of this episode.
Also, title of your sex tape.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, there goes our bad dragons.
No, they're into
so
it.
you kind of get a little ways from the dock out into the river. It's a big river, so there's enough room where you can kind of go steady over there.
I'm just far enough out that they can't poke the boat with their pole arms.
And then you guys are gonna go talk to your dragon.
Sure.
Yeah.
You open the curtain and for a second it's not there, and then there's like a crackling kind of sound, and you see the image of the dragon
Someone
float up and
brought the
appear.
devil skull, right?
And it says,
Peter
and
has it.
looks over at you and says, "Hello, it is I, of adventure."
Yeah. We brought you another skull
What? Why?
because this one was a quest.
I think I need to
That's
clarify.
true. No. It's
No,
true.
this
It's
one was
true.
a quest.
You don't just get points for bringing me skulls. It's very
Yeah.
important you know
No,
that.
No.
I thought you
We
told
were
us
we were told
headhunting.
we were told to kill the devil, and we did.
Yeah, this was Malzid. He locked the town in a time loop. We were hired by a princess to solve the problem. We killed the devil, and now I brought back his head as tribute for
Oh,
you,
and the
my
artifact.
best dragon friend.
Kill devil cat. Bonus point.
We did
A
do that as
princess hired you to kill the devil.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we did.
Please place the item at the base of my tail.
Right. Yeah, like I said, the skull's for tribute.
So
And I
it's
give him the skull.
depository.
And then he just goes, "Processing."
That's a lot of points. He's counting for a long time, guys.
He's just not
It's like
moving.
when the machine at the arcade just keeps going.
Right. Billy just kicks the skull to the side, and I plop the artifact down. Like, we also recovered this.
Still processing.
The dragon just starts puking tokens.
Just tickets start coming out of his nose.
Yes.
No, but he's just kind of like not moving now.
Right, this is gonna take a while, I think. Let's start sailing back over to the swamp gnomes. We'll drop
We're
the
waiting.
artifact off. It'll be great.
We're
And then
waiting
we'll,
for the Bagman.
While we wait for the bagman, I guess. Yeah, we should probably do that. He's coming up
rest.
soon, right? Yeah.
It's like noon.
Right. Quick napsy for everybody. Yeah.
Mm.
And then
sounds good.
we'll wake up and see if the bagman comes out. And if he does, he'll go eat the guard. It'll be great, and we'll be off. Easy.
All right. So everybody's taking a long rest?
I assume
Short
everyone's all about Billy's plan, and he's gonna go to sleep.
We've got 4 hours, right?
No, it's noon, and it usually comes out at sundown.
So like,
Was that like 8 hours? Can we get a
So
get a
yeah,
long
I'll
rest
say
right
you
now?
can get a long rest in before he.
Our
Oh,
first,
nice.
our first long rest in 4 days.
cool. Cool.
All right, so you guys take a nice nap. As the occasionally checking in on the boat as it sails back down to the south.
Well, no, we're waiting for the Bagman to come out before we leave.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're staying here.
We
Just
want to
until
make
the
sure.
Bagman
Yeah,
comes
we
out
want to
and
make
smashes
sure the
someone.
bagman's not coming out.
Okay.
Or if he does, that he's in a target-rich environment.
Not just our boat. Yeah.
So you the long rest ends.
This town's terrible, anyways. Right? This is fine, right?
We're gonna feed this thing so many people we don't like. You see the sun go down over the hill. Everybody kind of tenses up looking at the bag. And for just a moment, the bag kind of shuffles. And then nothing happens.
Score.
All right, reel it in. Let's take a look.
Oh, it's just sitting on the deck.
Oh my god! I thought you put it in the water.
Why?
So it had to
Didn't
make a
float?
choice between our boat or the town.
It's already done that.
Yes, but now I might not want to go for them and us instead.
Yeah. Billy's replaceable. I mean, what?
I'm fast. I'll outrun it. Damn it.
All right. So if that's over, then I guess head back to Gnome Village.
Yeah.
So we just have a bag of holding now? Is that what this is?
Huh?
I guess.
Let's go! Yeah.
How stinky is it?
Would you like to look inside it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. Bunch of corpses.
There is inside the bag of holding. It looks, normal, just how you left it. There is a human hand wearing a ring.
Ooh.
Oh, I take the ring off. I inspect it.
When he goes to reach out and grab it, I'm gonna grab his hand. 1 second, and I'm gonna cast Identify.
Okay. You hear the familiar sound of the Identify spell kick into gear and says, "Hello! This is the
Hi.
Identify spell.
What's up?
What would you like me to identify?"
This ring and/or hand.
That is a human hand. And upon it is a ring of protection, offering a +1 bonus to your armor class and a +1 bonus to your saving throws.
Identify would tell me if it's cursed, right?
Billy's already
Sometimes.
grabbed it. Billy's already grabbed it.
I think again, I'm gonna do my best, and I assume this will be contested roll to instead like toss it at Peter.
The ring? Okay.
Yeah, of protection.
Sure.
Peter's much more likely to get hit.
No,
Yeah.
Peter is not more likely to get hit than me. I'm gonna sleight of hand this and
Peter,
take
yeah,
that
that's
damn
what I
ring.
Oh,
That's what I'm
wow.
saying, it's
I rolled a
probably
9.
contested.
Is
Billy, you
this,
pull off just a different finger.
Well, hold on. He could still win this. Are we doing contested sleight of hand?
Yeah, go for it.
Is it? You want me to do a sleight of hand or?
No, I am
No.
trying
Yeah,
to...
yeah. Billy, you pull off just a finger and are like, ha ha!
Yeah, and then I'll
So-
toss it to Peter.
Oh well. Thank you, Hellyth. Your spell said it was a ring of protection, right?
it's at least not cursed.
Oh, perfect. I love things that aren't cursed. And I guess I put the ring on.
I did check. Identify does not detect curses.
Oh,
Well,
Well, Peter believes Hellyth wholeheartedly.
Just so we're aware. But yeah,
from
you have a ring of protection, but you do, as magic items in 5th edition, you do have to attune to them. So you have to
Right,
spend a
4
short
hours
rest
for a long
attuning.
rest.
Yeah.
well, we're gonna be on a boat for a while, so
And from what I know of Bag of Holdings, air does not pass through them, right?
You have 10 minutes of breathable air.
So
no, they're not air permeable.
so
mean
it's
they're
a
airtight?
smell-proof bag that Osa
I
and I
mean,
can put drugs into.
Every time, yeah, but every time you open it, like,
Every time you open it, every canine dog in like a 6-block radius just points.
look, the drugs aren't necessarily illegal. There's a lot of little city-states. Some of them have different opinions about drugs.
I'm avoiding making a comment. Let's move on.
All
What would you like to do?
right. I'm at the helm and
heading
I'm
for the-
steering. Yeah, I'm steering back to the gnome swamp.
Okay.
We gotta go drop this off. The dragon's processing anyways, so you know it's gonna take a while. I assume.
Yeah, can we check on it? How is it doing?
It hasn't moved.
Okay.
It's still like you have seen like a little loading bar has appeared in the middle of it, and that's like 25% of the way done.
I'm gonna, if I leave my like messaging stone at the pedestal, will it be able to like send us a notification when it's done?
That's a great question.
I like to
I'm gonna
imagine
leave it
just
there
in our sleep.
with a note that just says, "Please notify when complete."
All right. Anything else? Okay, so you're all heading down. You sail throughout the night, taking rests and stuff, so that you're nice and chipper, doing different watches and probably having a ration. You're probably a little hungry. Weirdly, you haven't really eaten over the past several days, but it hasn't really affected you. Like, it hasn't come up as much. Billy's has, but that's been mostly ale.
Yeah, keeping my carbs up.
And as you sail for about a day, you pass by. You're going downriver now, so you're going much faster than you had been previously. And you pass by the tourist attraction that you had passed earlier. It doesn't look like anyone has been there. And you get to the point where you're maybe a day out from the swamp gnomes, and you encounter the first boat that you have seen on the river. It is coming up toward you, and you can see it off in the distance.
Like from port starboard?
Yes, from it's.
Were there no boats like queuing to get through the time bubble or anything?
No.
Okay.
It's
just because she seemed very surprised that we'd entered the town.
It's very travel has been reduced a lot along this river. Is the gist that you have gotten, partially because of the black stuff.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's more the issue than the time bubble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys just wandered in. Anybody else could have wandered in as well.
Sure. Yeah, just the way she asked about it, it wasn't clear if there was some sort of intentional misdirection.
Yeah, she just hadn't seen anybody new for 4 or 5 days. And so off in the distance, you can see there is a ship coming up toward you. It is bigger than yours, and it appears to be painted fully black.
Ah, fuck.
Wow.
Do I recognize that color of boat?
No. Norm,
So
and you've probably seen a black boat before. Like, that's a thing that people would do. Typically they don't, because it's expensive to paint a whole boat
that's
black.
what I'm wondering. Like, what does that signify? Like, I feel like I might have some knowledge.
But
of
you've seen some people around who have done it just because they think it's cool. Like, that's certainly happened with some richer people. But generally you don't see it that much. But as you get a little closer to start making out details, You can see that the sails appear to also be black. And there is a crow's nest up there, and you can definitely see there's a figure in the crow's nest, but you're far enough out at this point. You're probably like 3 or 4 football fields away. And so, but you can see that there are people standing on the deck, looking your way.
How big is our boat?
It's if you scroll down on the map where you are, you can see it.
Oso's gonna put his mask on.
Okay.
Assuming that when he was in Starboard, he never really wore it around because he didn't have reason to. So potentially, if these guys are looking for us, at least I'll be disguised.
Okay.
That's way more than 15. Never mind.
Were you gonna try to make a decoy boat?
So
no, I was just gonna try and make the boat look different.
Oh, gotcha.
So chances are whoever owns this boat is rich. They might be bounty hunters. There might be someone after us. I don't know. They could be pirates, for all I know.
Cool.
All right. Well, we took care of the last people that attacked us on a boat. I'm sure we can handle this one.
This one looks a little more serious.
We'll probably be okay.
Let's keep a
turn
low
around,
profile. Right? Yeah, we can't really turn around.
Because they're faster than me, all right?
That's unclear.
It's kind of you're kind of heading straight toward them. So
also, we haven't done anything. So unless it's more people sent up by Timnal, I think we're fine.
I think that might be Temnal's boat.
Oh well, then we get to kill Timnal. I don't see the downside.
Right. I'll stay up top, sailing the boat. Everyone else down below. Yeah.
That seems like a great way for you to get killed and us to not know.
Yeah, I don't like that plan.
I'm very fast. They're not going to kill me that quickly.
Why don't you want us up top with you?
Because we're trying to keep a low profile. I'm very good at keeping secret myself.
You are at this point about 2 football fields away.
So they would have seen us from their crow's nest by the time we saw when we saw their boat.
Mm-hmm.
So us hiding below decks doesn't make a lot of sense. They know we're on the boat.
You're about 2 football fields away.
How big
estimating.
is a dragon?
Your dragon or just a dragon?
A dragon.
Much bigger than 15 feet.
Okay.
But also you've never seen a real one in person. So
Sure. We're gonna do the Mushu move.
So there is, at this point, you are close enough now. It's still pretty far away, but peering. Everybody give me perception checks.
Okay.
It's going to be an 8 for me. Because I can't roll for shit tonight.
I got a 15.
10.
Okay.
Might gonna be bad, but let's see.
Just waiting on Hellyth. Okay. Osa, you succeed. Everybody else did not. Osa, you peering out there over the water. It's getting a little later in the evening. The sun is over in the east, and so you're kind of having to squint a little bit against the sun too. But you are pretty certain that the people standing on that deck are wearing those black robes that you've seen before.
That we saw at the 10-foot pole?
Uh-huh. And back in Port Starboard.
Oh, I was like, yeah, it's cultists. It's the end of the world, guys.
And then right as you say that, you know that thing in anime when somebody fires like a big giant railgun thing and it breaches atmosphere, and there's that moment where it goes you just from a distance see the lens flare, and then you see the giant bolt come flying out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Basically, that happens. You see this large blink of light come from the crow's nest, and this beam of red light comes lancing out and slams right into Billy.
Into Billy?
Into Billy.
Okay, well.
Billy,
at least we know they're a good shot.
How much health do you have?
30?
0.
You are at 0.
Great.
Okay. So this is fast action time. We grab everything we can and jump off the boat into the brush and swamps on the side. We get the fuck out of here.
Peter Osa says that, and Peter just grabs Billy and jumps off the boat.
Okay, I'm also getting off the boat.
The only thing of value is Billy.
I'm getting off the boat. Billy's the only one that's going to care about the golden shit. I
I
carry
f-
my
I forget-
perk on me.
The artifact's at the dragon's feet.
Did
Yeah, we're gonna grab
we
it.
have to
Oh,
bring the
fuck.
dragon aboard, or did it follow us?
It followed
it was
us. It just
teleported
showed
on.
up.
I'm gonna tell. I'll be like, don't worry, I'll grab the artifact, and so I'll send Ruby with Peter and Billy.
I want to make it clear. You guys, I have the very strong impression that this, according to the dragon, this boat is your home base.
Right.
And so
Sucks. I never agreed.
if you abandon this boat, you may not see the dragon again.
Why
we,
do
we
what
did
have
inform the
done
dragon
for
that this was our home base.
If that matters
We
to you.
also didn't sign up voluntarily.
Correct. What we did, actually, we did the thing in the room that signed us up. We just didn't.
I did touch the orb voluntarily.
I feel
No,
like
no. They said touch the orb. They didn't say what
Yes.
it did. They didn't tell us what was going on.
You
We were
didn't
just
think to
suddenly
ask.
signed up.
and Billy just got one shot, and I don't want to be here anymore. They shot us from way further away than we can counterattack. We need to just
Right.
dip.
But if they could throw those off like one after another, then they would have hit us as we were leaving.
Okay, I guess here's a question: did it go through Billy or did it hit Billy?
It hit Billy.
Can we all just hide below decks?
I thought you were gonna say I'd bind Billy's dead.
Like
body.
it for those of you who were standing there, it looks a lot like the thing that killed Captain Rutherford.
Did that put
Yeah.
a hole through Rutherford?
Oh,
That put a hole through Rutherford's
Okay.
head. This hit Billy in the chest.
I didn't think it was the same because the last time it was like a little red dot and then Rutherford exploded. And this was described as a giant fuck off railgun.
Well, yes, because
Okay.
we're watching.
The
it
beam
come to
that
us.
you saw come flying out looked the same, but you
Okay,
you
I
actually
was-
saw like the fun little effect.
I
think
thought
I
like a
know, that's
giant
the-
fucking beam of light just like smeared Billy across the deck.
No, that would be he was instant killed. He just took 30 HP, 30 damage.
I've seen anime characters take a Kamehameha. Billy can live.
It happens all the fucking time.
Sure.
It's my
Yeah, but what
favorite,
level of Kamehameha was it?
Okay, we're not doing that right now. So what are you guys doing?
I'm
I'm getting off the boat.
Well,
I'm getting off the boat.
We were going to abandon boat. And
You
stopped
are
us,
you
so-
are kind of in the middle of the river.
Yeah, I guess
Sailing
I'll
down the river.
not abandon the.
I'm giving you fully can choose what you guys want to do here. I'm not trying to sway your decision one way or the other. I'm giving you all the information before you dive off the boat without knowing what's going on. You are in the swampy area that you had previously seen, but you are still like a days away from where you had met the swamp gnomes last time. So you are still in a swampy area, but not that exact same swampy area.
Sorry, what's the surroundings look like? Is there places we could hide within the swamp, like any sort of like underground, like?
Not
Rock?
in your boat,
no,
but
that's
you
what I'm saying.
if you could swim to the shore and hide.
And there's like brush that we could hide in and potentially like escape. That's what I'm asking. Because obviously I'm not on the boat, but like if we're just gonna be out in the open running around off the boat, we might as well stay off the boat.
Look, yeah, like they're gonna hunt you down if you're just running around like on the. They're just gonna kill you all. Like,
Well, yeah,
see
but
what
if we stay
happens.
on this thing that's moving directly towards them at a constant pace, we're gonna get fucked up anyway.
It's fine. I'm already dead.
Well, no. So we're traveling
I guess.
in opposite directions, and so once we pass them, they're gonna have to turn around. So we're gonna have time to like make room.
Or
Okay.
they're just going to ram us.
Or they'll just
I can try, but
Either way, I think Peter's going to grab Billy and drag him back into the dragon's cabin so he can try to stabilize him.
Ruby is still gonna be going with you guys.
At that moment, a swamp gnome jumps up on the side of your boat
Hey, buddy.
and looks at all of you and says, "We have to go. Turn the boat around."
Oh, cool.
I guess since Billy was piloting the boat, I'll step up and turn the boat around.
And he pulls out a little pistol and looks at all of you and says, "Are you ready? Good!" And then points it in the air and fires it, and a flare shoots up out of it.
Okay.
And then back, way back in the distance where the other boat is, you see like 15 other flares hit that boat, like fly up in the air and shroud that boat in light.
Oh, cool.
And he goes, go, 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 go! As another red beam of light hits him and blasts him off the side of the boat.
Can I try to catch him?
Sure. He's dead, though. He's fully dead.
Oh, well, shit. Never mind. Billy didn't die, so that's why I'm like,
You guys are players. You don't die instantly.
Is it a
I'm gonna run
magical
below decks.
attack or is it a missile?
That's a great question.
I'm gonna run below decks and spend a key point to heal Billy up, so that he's
Oh.
gone.
I was dragging him into the dragon's cabin.
Is that not below decks?
Oh, I
It
assumed
is.
it was the captain's cabin, like on the deck. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're with us. You spend a key point instead
There's
of
a
me doing
map of the boat in our...
I'll heal Billy for 9 hit points.
All right.
And I'll cast Cure Wounds on Billy.
I thought you were turning the boat around.
I am, but I can. I guess is that an action? Like, are we in combat?
You're not
No,
in strict combat, but yeah, you...
No, then I'll use Miss Ruby to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can't.
that's-
That was weird. That's cool.
Mhm.
Bloody lasers! I sit up.
And on that, I think that's a great place for us to end this week. The boat's turning around. Someone's in pursuit. The swamp gnomes are here to help. What
Maybe.
will happen
Probably.
next? Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. Even through our technical difficulties, make sure you subscribe on YouTube and all that. And here on Twitch, do the follows, do the subscriptions, all those fun things, so that you can keep up with our latest episodes. We will be back next week, I think, right? That's the plan? I know we had a week off last week. If all goes well, we'll be back next week for another episode of Expedition Aladragor! Good night, Internet.
Good night.